Welcome back. The heat this summer, unlike anything we've experienced. So are you willing to use less air conditioning, even though it's so hot, to help prevent blackouts like what's happened in parts of California? John GENOVESE is live this morning as customers are asked to turn up the thermostat. Yeah, I mean, John, unprecedented heat, but the message is don't use the air so much.
Yeah, Nick, I don't think this is something anyone wants to do, especially when we're dealing with heat like this. But hey, APS is asking customers to do just that. And this morning we were hearing from both them and a consumer advocate. And we should point out at this point, this is not a mandate. It is simply a recommendation from APS. Now, they sent that tweet yesterday asking folks to conserve power between 3 and 8 p.m. And that coming as the chairman of the Arizona Corporation Commission sent a letter to power companies under their umbrella asking them to update their status and detail any issues with the grid and their power supply by noon on Friday. Now, Corporation Commissioner Leah Marquez Peterson is calling for an emergency meeting given that California is dealing with rolling blackouts right now. And our heat, as we all know, is brutal and can lead to death. But APS insists they do not expect to see any power outages here in the valley.
If you don't have AC, I mean, people can and do die in their homes. A lot of people. We have broken our heat death record already this year. We have more pending heat-related deaths right now in August than we did in all of 2019 total.
We don't anticipate having to take some of the extreme measures that have happened in California. We don't expect rolling blackouts, things like that. And I can tell you good news that we've already seen demand has gone down during this ask period from 3 to 8.
Now, this is the first time APS has asked customers to do this in over 15 years. And we should also say that blackouts from energy consumption alone are rare here in Arizona. They typically happen after our monsoon storm. So, guys, we'll obviously be watching and waiting to see what happens in that meeting on Friday. But APS asking folks to keep their thermostats at least 80 degrees during that 5-hour time frame.
All right, John GENOVESE, thanks for that update. So, how do we get into this situation? Each year, more Americans die from extreme heat than are killed by storms, floods, and wildfires combined, and very few places deal with the problem more than we do in Arizona. Investigator COURTNEY Holmes explains how we got here.
Being asked to conserve even more power can be a hard pill to swallow for APS customers who are already raising their thermostats, not only to save power, but to save money.
Because of a $95 million rate hike from 2017 that the utility argued was necessary to make the grid more sustainable and to manage peak demand. In its current rate case in front of the Arizona Corporation Commission, APS is asking to be reimbursed for retrofitting the Ocotillo power plant in Tempe, which was done specifically to help deal with high demand in power. APS tells me they do have the supply and the reserves that they need. But if a power plant or a transmission line went down, the places where they normally go to buy power, the surrounding states, just don't have it because it's so hot everywhere that they need it for their customers.
The Arizona Republic reports that the last time APS asked customers to conserve power was in 2004. COURTNEY Holmes, ABC 15, Arizona.